Arunam Karunatarangitakshim Dhrutapasham Kushapushpabana Animadibhiravrutam Mayukhaihi Ahamityeva Vibhavaye Bhavanim Jyayet Padmasanastam Vikasitavadanam Padmapatrayataakshim Hemabham Pitavastram Karakalitalasadhema Padmam Varangim Sarvalankara Yuktam Satatamabhayadam Bhaktanamram Bhavanim Sri Vidyam Shantamurtim Sakalasuranutam Sarvasampat Pradatrim Sakunkumavilepanamalikachumvikasturikam Samandahasitekshanam Sasarachapapashankusham Asesha Janamohini Marunamalya Bhushochvalam Japa Kusumabhasuram Japavidhau Smaredambikam Om Sri Matre Namaha Harihi Om Sri Gurubhyo Namaha Harihi Om. Harihi Om, everybody. We are doing Lalita Sahasranamam. So far we have done 127 shlokas. Last time we did the Sri Uma Vidya. Today we are entering into 29th one, Lopa Mudra Vidya, from 128th shloka, 1 to 8. Let us chant together. Sarva Vedanta Samvedya Satyananda Swarupini Lopa Mudrarchita Leela Klupta Brahmanda Mandala. This one has only 4 namas, 645 to 648. So 2 padas, only 4 namas are there. Sarva Vedanta Samvedya, whole thing is 1 namam, that is 645 namam. Namam means name. Sarva means all. Vedanta means all, the end of all the Vedas. Vedas are our real knowledge. That's how knowledge, source of our knowledge. That is how we get our knowledge. There are 4 Vedas. Ruk, Yaju, Sama, Adharvana Veda. Each Veda has end portion, Vedanta, that is called Jnana Marga, Jnana Kanda. Means Upanishads, Vedas have 2 sections. One is Karma Kanda, another one is Jnana Kanda. Karma Kanda is the rituals. Means if anybody has any desires in this world or higher worlds, to reach higher worlds, then they do the yajnas, means sacrifices. For example, Dasharatha Maharaja has done Putra Kameshti Yagam for his son. That's how Lord Rama was born. Same way, Karma Kanda depends on their desires. Everything is prescribed, everything is there in the Vedas. And then Vedanta means knowledge, means reveals who we are, our true nature. That's how our who am I inquiry. That is the Upanishads part, Vedantas. Samvedya, through them, through Upanishads, talks about mother. Upanishads reveal about mother, means our true nature, which is Sat Chit Anandam, existence, consciousness, and bliss. But right now we do not know, but that's how who we are. That's what it is. Sarva Vedanta Samvedya. And Veda, the Upanishads also, Vedas also have 4 portions. One is Samhita, means all the mantra portion. Then Brahmanas means like how to do all the rituals, all the procedure is given, methods. Aranyaka means like, let me tell you, Upanishads is the end portion, Jnana Marga, reveals our true nature. Between Brahmana and Aranyaka, this is the connecting force. Like if the purified mind can go towards Upanishads, otherwise if they are not ready, they can just still do the Karma Kanda. So that is how it works. So Samhita, Brahmana, Aranyaka and Upanishads, 4 sections are there. So through them, we'll know about mother. That's why Devi Mahatmyam is full of all these mantras, Samhita portion. Each and every letter is a mantra. We are seeing that elaborately. Even Bhagavad Gita, Dhyana Shlokam says, Sarvopanishado Gavo Dogdha Gopala Nandanaha Pardho Vatsas Sudhir Bhokta Duktam Gitamrutam Mahatam. There are 4 sections in the shloka, beautiful shloka. What is talking about? Cows, calf, and milkman, and then milk. All the cows are nothing but Upanishads. And then now the calf, whoever drinking the milk is Arjuna, nothing but Arjuna. And then who is taking the milk from the cow is nothing but our Sri Krishna Paramatma. And then milk is the representation of Gita Amrutam. That is also Lalita Sahasranamam is also Amrutam, nectar. So that is why all the essence is nothing but Lord Krishna or Lalita Devi. Both of them are brother and sister. Essentially, both of them are same. Tattvataha. Only Namam and Rupam are different. That's all. So that's why Sarva Vedanta Samvedya. Through that, we will know about mother. Then how is her nature? Then we want to know. So, okay, we learned how to know about her. What is the process? Where to find about her? But what is her nature? Next Namam, 646th Namam, 128th Shloka, Satyananda Swarupini. Satya means existence, Ananda means bliss. Means mother is always there, truth. And she is the bliss. Satyam means what we hear this word a lot in our scriptures. Trikala abadhitam means it's there in all 3 periods of time. Let us say, for example, let us take our example. We were not there before. We may not be there after some time. Only in between we are here. So, but Sat is existence is not like that. Mother is always there. Satyam. Anandam means her embodiment of bliss. Giver of bliss to all the seekers, all the devotees. That is what Satyananda Swarupini. And then this is not unbroken. Akhanda Anandam means continuous. Shashvata Swarupuralu and Ananda Swarupuralu. Jnana Rupini, we have seen earlier, Jnana Vigraha, Divya Vigraha, all that. Now this also always there. And then this bliss is continuous. In the world also we get happiness that is temporary. If somebody praises us, or if you buy a good saree or some jewelry or some for men computers or good iPhone or whatever, then they feel happy, no doubt about it. If somebody praises our cooking, definitely we feel happy. But then that won't stay long. Maybe 1 day or 2 days or at the most. But this Anandam is Shashvatam, always there. It's not dependent on outside world or outside situations or outside people. It's coming within. That is the beauty of it. Satyananda Swarupini. And then Vedanta, when we hear this word, people get scared. But Swami Chinmayananda's quotation, beautiful quotation is there. Before we go to next Namam, I thought I will talk about that quotation. Swamiji says, Vedanta is like a flower. The onlookers get the fragrance and beauty. A seeker like the honeybee, gets drops of honey. I will explain this. He's comparing the Vedanta like a flower. What happens when you see a flower? Normally, whoever is walking, they enjoy that beauty and the fragrance. Isn't it true? We say, wow, what a beautiful flower. For onlookers means whoever looks at the books and whoever just listen to Swamiji's words here and there, they say, oh yeah, it's wonderful, beautiful. Then they go. So its beauty, they just appreciate. But seekers, like sadhakas, devotees, they are like honeybees. What does honeybee do? It just goes into the flower and takes out that honey, that nectar, amrutam. In the same way, the seekers, that Vedanta texts, all the texts, our scriptures, our Sanatana Dharma, they takes that essence like a honeybee and enjoy and then revel. That is what Satyananda Swarupini, they enjoy in that meaning and then they connect to it. And that's what Satyananda Swarupini. But then you will have a question. Did anybody did this upasana? We want to know. Yes. 647th Namam, 128th shloka, 128. Lopa Archita. Lopa Archita means worshipped mother. Mother revealed herself to her. Lopamudra is nothing but Agastya Maharshi's wife. Agastya Maharshi is also great devotee of mother. That's how we say Hayagriva Agastya Sambade. At the end of Lalita Sahasranamam, Hayagriva Guru Maharshi told Agastya Maharshi, whole Lalita Sahasranama, essence of Lalita Sahasranama. So that is how the great is Agastya Maharshi. There are 12 people who worship, so many, but they most are 12 of them. One is Manuvu, Manmadhudu, Chandrudu, Kuberudu, means a treasury department, head of treasury department. Surya, sun god, Durvasa Maharshi, this Agastyudu and Agastya Maharshi's wife, Lopamudra. Like that, so many worshipped mother. And then even Hayagriva says, Lopamudra Pate Agastya, oh husband of Lopamudra, oh Agastya. That's how he calls Agastya Maharshi. For example, even in the world also, some people say, oh, her wife, when they become famous, her husband, they say, so same way, Lopamudra is the great devotee of mother. Because she worshipped mother. She's the drashta, means seer of this mantra. That is, the mantra starts with hakaram. So that's, I just giving you the pointer. And then there are so many ladies who worshipped mother. That's how they really lived their life, even between husband and wife. Vasishta Maharshi, Arundhati. And then Gautama Maharshi and Ahalya. Agastya Maharshi and Lopamudra, Yajnavalkya Maharshi, Gargi and Maitreyi. They were all doing their duties, all the bounden duties, taking care of children, everybody, Gurukula, all the students. And then they discuss about all the Parabrahma Tattvam, Satyananda Swarupini. Husband used to train the wife, or wife used to train the husband. That comes in Yoga Vasishtam, in Tripura Rahasyam. So that's how they used to, in Tripura Rahasyam, Hema Chuda and Hema Chududu, her wife trains her husband. So that's how they used to live their lives, supporting one another through spiritual knowledge. We say life partners, soulmates, we hear. Olden days, that's what it is, soulmates. They were all encouraging one another. Even the society was like that. So that's what Lopamudra Archita. And now, Leela, 648th Namam, 128th Shloka. Leela Klupta Brahmanda Mandala. That mother, existence, consciousness, bliss, that mother, Satyananda Swarupini, she created this whole world, whole Vishwam, whole universe, Brahmanda Mandala, so many universes. How Leela Klupta, Leela means Anayasena, without any much difficulty, very easily, effortlessly. Klupta means everything she could put it in exactly at the same place, same time. What are those? All the Brahmanda Mandala. Mandala means all the groups. So many Brahmandas are there, even scientists are finding out. But naked eye, we cannot see. So many, Aneka Koti Brahmanda Janani, mother for all the universes. And that's why Devi we call her. According to Sanskritam, this is Div is the root. That Dhatu is the root is Kridayam, means like a play. That everything is like a play for mother, like a Leela. For us, this is karma, karma phalitam, results of our actions. But for mother, whenever she does anything, it's only a play. So that's what Leela Klupta Brahmanda Mandala, beautifully she created. And then that also, even when it is going dissolution time also, she does everything beautifully put it together. That is what Klupta means. I will give you one example here. See, let us say in olden days, they used to bring a basket on their head and bring all the toys, small, like we call lakka pedatalu, like some cooking and all the dolls and put it, and then I'm going to sell. That's what they used to say and walk in the on the street. And then what happens if somebody asks, then they put the down that basket and show them, this is how, what we have, what I have, all that. That is how mother first put it everything nicely. That is the Srishti, creation part. And then same lady, what if we buy or not, when we finish our bargaining, shopping, or in the street, or also what they do, they put everything in the evening, they put everything back, whatever is left over, whatever is there, they put everything nicely in that basket. In the same way, mother does the same way. That is what Klupta means. Beautifully she puts outside, and then when at the creation time, at the dissolution time, she puts it back into her. Here we need outside because we are common people, we need basket. But for mother, everything is her only. That's what Leela Klupta Brahmanda Mandala. So this is the essence of 128th shloka. Let us stand together. Sarva Vedanta Samvedya Satyananda Swarupini Lopa Mudrarchita Leela Klupta Brahmanda Mandala. You can stop in between, but that's why I'm giving you each namam. Little Lopa Mudrarchita, whole namam. Then you can stop. Leela Klupta Brahmanda Mandala. Whole thing is one namam. Never, don't stop Leela Klupta for tune or anything. Brahmanda Mandala. Whole thing is one namam. Long namas. Now we are entering into 129th shloka. Adrusya Drusya Rahita Vijnatri Vedya Varjita Yogini Yogada Yogya Yogananda Yugandhara. This is the again 129th shloka. Namas from 649 to 657. 9 namas are there. Now 649 namam, 9th namam Adrushya. Means this is the formless. This is before creation. Nirguna Parabrahma, which is attributeless, formless, and then partless. Nishkala, all that. But we cannot see through our naked eye. We need Divya Chakshuhu. Means Mano Netram it is called, or third eye opening. This are awakening process. That only we can see that all pervading Nirguna Tattvam. Because form, eyes only can see form. But this one is Adrushya. That is why we are not able to see Adrushya. Even Vishwarupam also, Arjuna wanted to see in Bhagavad Gita. Bhagavan said, you cannot see with your naked eye. This is called gross eye. Charma Chakshuhu. I will give you divine eyes, Divya Netram. Divyam Dadami Te Chakshuhu. I will give you the divine eye. Then only you can see this whole universe, Vishwarupam. That is what Sri Krishna gave him. So that's what Adrushya. And now we will enter into 650th Namam Drushya Rahita. That's what, same thing we cannot see with naked eye. Means it is beyond name and form. Whatever we see is name and form. Like let us say, we say this is the some form we are seeing. We say we gave the name pen, some form. If nobody says that, we don't even know this is pen. Isn't it true? Somebody trained us from childhood onwards. Even children, they don't say, they say pen, pen, pen. Mother and father keep saying, bringing it for like that for every object and any object. So that is how it is. Drushya Rahita means it is everything came from mother, all the names and form, but mother does not hold on to any names and forms. That is what essential nature. This is also, that is why beautiful shloka is there. Asti bhati priyam rupam nama chetyam shapanchakam adyatrayam brahma rupam jagadrupam tatodvayam. Asti bhati priyam means existence, consciousness, bliss. That is what Satya Jnana Nanda Rupa. That is the Parabrahma, Paramatma nature and the names. And Namam Rupam belongs to the world. That's why it is beyond this world. That is one way. Other thing is, whatever we see, nothing but mother. To train mind, we are doing this Lalita Sahasranamam. Whatever it is, then there is no good or bad, or there is no Sukham Dukkham or Labham Jayam. The pairs of opposites will be gone. So that's what Drushya Rahita. 651 Namam Vidyatri, knower of everything. As witness, she Hrudayastha, we have seen elaborately. Mother is staying in our heart, witnessing. She doesn't say anything, do this way, do that way. As witness, knowing everything. Jnana Rupini, knower of everything. Kenopanishad says beautifully, eye of eye, speech of speech, ear of ear, the power behind all this, knower of everything. Because of mother only, we are able to know everything, but she would not judge anything. Everything judging is this individuality, Jiva is doing. All these concepts will get cleared a little bit later, because this is a little bit serious topic. Vedanta is here. But it's good to know, we need to know. This is the only way we know about mother. Everything through as witness, Sakshi Rupena. And now 652nd Namam, Vedya Varjita. We are still in 129th Shlokam. For mother, nothing to be known. Everything knows, everything she knows. That is why Matta Parataram Nanyat Kinchitasti Dhananjaya, Sri Krishna says in Bhagavad Gita. There is nothing beyond me or equal to me. Same way here also, mother, nothing to be known. And all knowing, everything mother knows, all knowledge. That is why Jnana Vigraha, Divya Vigraha, we have seen earlier too. And for us to be known, mother, we need to know about mother. Then we get that happiness, bliss. Everything is her. Ekameva Advitiyam. Without second, that one. Even we see this in Devi Mahatmyam also. Shumbha means demonic qualities, negative tendency people are not purified mind people. They think manyness. They see manyness. That's what Shumbha did. Then when she saw mother, we saw in Devi Mahatmya. Then he says, you came with so many people. You said you are one. You said, then why did you bring so many people? That is the reason you defeated all my army and my brother also, Nishumbha. Then mother says, I'm not many. I'm only one, Ekam. Because you are used to seeing manyness, you are seeing me as many. While saying that, all that parivara, all this Brahmi, Maheshwari, all of them came into mother. They all emerged from mother. Then they all went back to mother. Then she became alone, ekaki. This is not loneliness. Loneliness is depression. This is alone. This is ekam. This is absolute bliss. Even for us, we need to feel that. Sometimes we need to stay with ourselves, to ourselves, within ourselves, spend ourselves going for a walk or in our room, just nothing, doing nothing, just with ourselves. That is the most beautiful experience. That is what ekam means. We are spending with ourselves, not doing anything. Don't think, oh, I'm not doing anything, I'm wasting time. No, that is the most powerful time and most productive time, because you are spending with yourself. That is the best way to spend your anything. So that's what ekam means. We need to do this at least 10 minutes, because we get caught up in everything. Every day we need to do anything. Don't listen anything. Don't think, oh, I have to listen to this. Just spend with yourself. Let it flow. Whatever it happens, just sit in the wherever your favorite place, or just watch the Prakriti nature, or just be yourself. That's what ekam means. Then what happens? Yogini, Yogada, Yogya, Yogananda, Yugandhara. 129th shloka, most beautiful thing happens. 653rd namam is Yogini. 654th namam is Yogada. 655 is Yogya. 656th namam is Yogananda. 657th namam Yugandhara. Now we will see Yogini. 653rd namam and then 129th shloka. Yogini means she is the fullness. Actually, first let us see what is yoga means, because all of them are starting that word. Yoga means the connecting force, this uniting force, the unifying energy, connecting to what? To universal mother, to ekam, that oneness. But we need to spend with ourselves. So that is why even Bhagavad Gita, Sri Krishna says each chapter name Yogam, Yogam. First chapter, Arjuna Vishada Yoga. See how beautiful it is. Arjuna turned his sorrow, difficulties, all the afflictions, everything he turned to, made into Parabrahma Paramatma. He surrendered to the Sri Krishna Paramatma. He made that into Yogam, Vishadam into Yogam. That is the key point. Very beautiful. Same way that Sankhya Yogam, second chapter, that knowledge, through knowledge we can connect to the mother. Our essence is one, ekam. And then Karma Yogam, through karma, actions, whatever we, the bounded duties, we can connect to the mother. Bhakti Yogam, through devotion. So many people have done. Mirabai, Sakkubai, Kabir Das, Ramadas, Tyagaraja, Annamaya, so many have done. But their paths might be different. Through devotion, they attained that Yogam. And then Vibhaga Yogam, there are 4 chapters, means through analysis. Daivasura Sampad Vibhaga Yogam, most beautiful actually. All the true divine qualities and the demonic qualities. We need to know both. Then division, acquire these and take release those negativities, and then again Shraddhatraya Vibhaga Yogam, through faith we have to make that connection. And then Gunatraya Vibhagam, we all have Sattva Rajas Tamo Gunas, good qualities, bad qualities, and in between qualities. All of us are embodiment of these. All of them, how to connect to the Paramatma. 3 gunas, 3 characteristics, 3 qualities, each one has, we all have it. Our mind, So that's why yogam, that is first chapter, first one. And then second one, we have seen in Sri Chakram elaborately, Yogini Devatas. Each avarana means Sri Chakram is this. This one, each layer, first the square, 16 petals, 8 petals, and all the triangles, they are all filled with Yogini Devatas. Prakata Yogini, even listening to their names is purifying to our mind. Prakata Yogini, Gupta Yogini, Gupta Tara Yogini, Sampradaya Yogini, Kula Yogini, Kulottirna Yogini, Nigarbha, Saubhagya Yogini, Nigarbha Yogini, Rahasya Yogini, Ati Rahasya Yogini, Parapara Rahasya Yogini. That is at the Bindu. That's where Shiva and Parvati are together. So that's what it is. And then third one, how about in us? That is the most important, right? That's the only way we can connect Yogini. In us, first we'll go from top. Vishuddhi Chakra means at the throat. That is 16 petals. That is called all the vowels. That is Dakini. Yogini name is Dakini. All the yoginis are trying to connect to the helping us because they are all unifying energy. Remember, that's why they are all trying to help us to connect to the universal source, to our source. And then Anahata Chakra means at a heart place. Then that is 10 petals. One lotus with 10 petals. That is Rakini. Let us say we did this elaborately, but all the letters are also there. The ka to ta, kakka, gaga, ini, cha, 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 ja, ja, ini, ta, ta, up to that. And then that is the Rakini Devata is there. And then Manipura Chakram at the navel, another lotus with 10 petals. That is how we need to see all the letters also, da, da, all the up to pa. And then Swadhisthana Chakram, that is the behind the genitals, that is 6 petals. That is the Kakini, one lotus with 6 petals. Ba to la, ba, ba, ma, ya, ra, la. Up to that, only 6. That's how we need to visualize. And then Mooladharam, all the way the root chakra in our spinal cord, that is one lotus with 4 petals. That is 4 letters. Va to sa. Each one different pronunciation. Sha, sa. Saraswati sa, Sharada sa, Shanna sa. Like that, Sha. So now, chakra, this is the third eye chakra, that is has 2 petals. Ha and Ksha letters, Hakini. These are all Yogini Devatas in us, protecting us, helping to connect to Mother, Universal Mother. We have seen through Sri Chakra and then Yogini. That is why even Vishnu Sahasranama also, Yogo Yoga Vidam Neta Pradhana Purusheshwaraha. We chant that. So even Bhagavad Gita also beautifully says, Yatra Yogeswara Krishno, Yatra Partho Dhanurdharaha, Tatra Srir Vijayo Bhutihi, Dhruvani Tirma Tirmama. Wherever there is Yogeshwara means Lord Krishna is there. What happens? 4 things happen. One is prosperity, all Aishwaryam. Victory means all winningness, all Vijayam, happiness, Anandam, and firm policy means Niti will be there. That's what Yogini, Yogeshwara is nothing but Lord Sri Krishna. And 654th Namam, Yogada. All these yogas, Da means giver. That's what we have seen. Varada, Annada, Pranada. Da in Sanskrit means giver. Giver of all this, connecting to the source, to Mother. Means, for example, I will tell you the lighter one now, because we have seen a lot of information. See, let us say, for example, rice, the food is there in front of us with a delicious food with so many varieties. Then what happens? We are there, each one of us, and then the food is there, but we are not able to experience that joy, whatever are the reasons, whether ill health or digestion capacity may not be there or whatever. That yogam means is happening. That experience is not happening. See, that's giver of all that means we can take in any point. All world is like that. Experiencer is us, each one of us. It's called bhokta in Sanskritam, experiencer. And then bhogya vastu, all the objects experienced means all the objects are there. So many are there. And then that experiencing has to happen, isn't it true? Then only we enjoy, we appreciate, we love it. We say, I loved it. I love this sweet. I love this. That experience has to take place. All these three, giver of mother is mother. So that's what it is. Then yogya, if it has to be in us, that yogam has to be in us. Otherwise it won't happen. Giver of that is mother. Then how do we get that yogam? Means through purva karmas, means previous karmas, previous births or previous, it could be some of them more, can be in this birth. Then that yogam, that yogya will happen, that experience, or we get it, whether good or bad. If we do good deeds, we get punya karma merits. If we have wrong thinking, wrong deeds, or negative thoughts, then sinful tendencies are papam, sin. So that's what giver of all that. That is 655th namam yogya. And then 656th namam yogananda. That is what our true nature unites with that anandam. We have seen earlier, Satyananda Swarupini, that Anandam is Brahmanandam. All the worldly Anandas are happiness are Jadanandam. They come and go, but this one will stay with us forever. That is what Yogananda unites us to that Anandam. Remember that unification energy, unifying energy. Only unifying field is there. 657th namam is Yugandhara. This one, I'm sure, for example, you must have heard when you were young, Yugala Geetam in the radios. They used to call Chitra Lahari, Yugala Geetas are coming most hit songs. Yugala means duets. Two are there. That is what Yugam. Yugam means two. Yugandhara, uniting force, two, one and one, two, unifying force, and then substratum. Dhara means substrating, that is our supporting energy. That is why we call Vasundhara to the earth. Another name, Vasundhara, means holding everything, capacity, sustaining capacity, supporting capacity. What are those two? Yuga means two, Shiva and Parvati. Both of them are together, that happiness. And then another one is Jiva, means individual self, us, each one of us. And then Jagat, the world, that's all, only two, Yugam. Supporter of both of them, means each individual and the world. Whenever we open our eyes, we see only world. So that's what it is. And then there are 4 yugas also. Satya Yugam, Treta Yugam, and then Dwapara Yugam and Kali Yugam. Supporter of all those 4 yugas. So 2 meanings are there. That is why this is Kala Rupini. Kala means time. Elaborately we have seen in Devi Mahatmyam that Kali Swarupam is nothing but Mahakali Swarupam is nothing but Kala Swarupam, time. So that's what Pradhama Charitam means, Mahakali Swarupam, destruction of Madhu and Kaitaba, both Rakshasas. And then This is the time now. Mahamaya Swarupam, mother helped Vishnu Bhagavan to arose from that yoga maya, yoga nidra. Brahma did the stuti for that, to destroy Madhu and Kaitaba. So that's why you say, even Vishnu Sahasranamam also, Sahasra Koti Yuga Dharine Namaha. Sahasra Koti, thousands yugas happened now. Dharina means that support. To that Vishnu Bhagavan, I am salutating, namaskaram, prostrating. Sahasra Koti Yuga Dharine Namaha. Beautiful section. See, that's why this is all. Nenu, that individual self is Pindandam, microcosm. That's what Gurudev says very beautifully. Swami Chinmayananda. Macrocosm, that is Brahmandam. That's what both of them, she is the cause and she is the ruler. She is the one, because of her, both of them are doing their functions. Because of her, they are able to sustain it. That is what Yugandhara means. Now let us chant together the whole shloka. 129th. Adrushya Drushya Rahita Vijnatri Vedya Varjita Yogini Yogada Yogya Yogananda Yugandhara. Now we are entering into 130th shloka. This one has 658th namam to 661. Means only 4 namas are there. 658th namam, that 130th first shloka is long one. Ichha Shakti, Jnana Shakti, Kriya Shakti, Swarupini. Long namam, you can put the whole line with red ink. You should not stop in between. But when you do Namaha, Ichha Shakti, Namaha, like that, when you do namas, you can do Sahasranama Archana. But now we have to, when you chant, the whole thing is one namam. That is why I'm telling, wherever in the beginning we have so many namas, most of them are full namas. Now in between they are coming. This is full namam. Do not make break in between. Ichha Shakti, Jnana Shakti, Kriya Shakti, Swarupini. Ichha means that desire. Sankalpam means before desire, that sankalpam means I want to do this. The thought comes. Before we do anything, the thought is the sankalpam. Even Paramatma also, that thought, mother gave that thought, Sankalpa Shakti of Lord Parabrahma Paramatma. That is what Ichha Shakti. And then Jnana Shakti, how to do that knowledge. That is also required. Even for cooking also, we need that sankalpam. Means, okay, I'm going to cook today brinjal or eggplant. That thought came. And then I need to know how to cook. And then recently somebody posted, funny thing I will tell. Somebody posted, where is you all know, I'm just saying for fun, okay? Usually I don't tell jokes or stories much, because today is a serious topic. I said, let me share this. Then you all know that Crorepati or Kaun Banega Crorepati, that who is that Kotishwara, that show. Like that, that's how somebody made a small clip. What it is, the person is asking the whoever came, like that, then what is, okay, how do you prepare Gutti Vankaya Kura? Then it happened to be a contestant is a lady. She said, can I use the helpline? Then she called her husband. She said, the options are okra, brinjal, bell pepper, and then whatever, squash, let us say. And then she didn't know how you make Gutti Vankaya, then she took the helpline that it's a joke. Same way, the reason I'm saying is we need to have the knowledge to make anything or to know what it is. That is why Jnana Shakti, that how to do everything. Even the brinjal, we use that brinjal, Vankaya means brinjal. We need to know that. Otherwise, we have to take helpline. That Shakti, we are learning so much, right? Everywhere, even material world or spiritual world. Everywhere we are learning that Jnana Shakti is nothing but mother. That is her natural Shakti, natural energy. Then Kriya Shakti, not only knowing, not only the desire, Sankalpa, and then Kriya, how to do it also Mother knows. That doing is also Mother knows. Tri Shakti, Tripura we call, Tripura Sundari. All these Mother's Shakti, Icha Shakti, Jnana Shakti, Kriya Shakti, Swarupini. That is why even the triangle is Icha Shakti, Jnana Shakti, Kriya Shakti, Bindu, the dot in between is nothing but Lord Shiva. And then this one is also again, Icha Shakti is Vama Shakti, means Vani Hiranyagarbhalu, means Lord Brahma and Lord Saraswati. That is Icha. Vama Shakti is Icha Shakti, means Vama Devi is Icha Shakti. They are called Vani Hiranyagarbhalu, means Lord Brahmaji and Lord Goddess Saraswati. And then Jnana Shakti is Jyeshta Shakti, that is Lakshmi Narayana, means Lord Vishnu and then Mother Lakshmi Devi. This is creating power and then sustaining power. Kriya Shakti is nothing but Raudri, means Shiva and Parvati, means the dissolution capacity. So all these Shakti, three of them we have seen, Shiva and Parvati. And then even in us also, Vagbhava Kutami, from head to this throat, that is called Vagbhava Kutami. That through knowledge we learned everything. We learn everything through knowledge. Jnana, Jnanendriya, all of them are in our face. Through eyes we learn, through hearing we learn, through ears, and then through smell, as nose we smell something, and to we taste something through tongue, and then we through touch, we skin, we learn, we say it is hot or cold. That is called Vagbhava Kutami. Even then, even mantra is also Vagbhava Kutami, 3 kutas, Mother's mantra. And then that is Brahma and Saraswati, knowledge portion. Then Kama Raja Bijam means experience world. This from throat to waist. Okay. Okay. And then Shiva and Parvati, that is waist to feet. That is what Shiva and Parvati, that is a Lord Shiva and Parvati. So all this is Icha Shakti, Jnana Shakti, Kriya Shakti, Swarupini. Now we are entering into 659th Namam, Sarvadhara, Supratishta Sadasadrupa Dharini. 659th is Sarvadhara. Sarva means all, Adhara means support, substratum for everything. This one again, I will give you an example. For perfect example is waves and ocean. Waves do not stay without the ocean. Waves do not have the capacity to stay on their own without the ocean. They are not independent. They need support. Same way, ornaments and gold. This you can connect very easily. All the ornaments, it could be angles, whatever it is, all of them are supported by gold. Without gold, they do not exist. So that is the ornaments and gold. So like this, pots and clay, all the pots will stay, clay pots will stay. Support is nothing but clay. So that's what that support, adharam, substratum for everything. Nothing exists without this sarvadhara. All of them needs that. And then Supratishta, 660th Namam, 130th Shloka. Su means Sushtu. Subramanyam means Sushtu Brahman. Means Manya means they are enjoying within themselves. Sushtu Pratishta means it is substratum is not like oh, is it going to collapse? Like for example, our buildings or whatever we build. No, it is firm. It is like concrete. It's so stable. That is what Supratishta. That is, support is one, ekam. And that's what Supratishta. That is why all the planets are moving around this Supratishta. See, for example, see, everything is hanging on the space. See, that's the beauty. When we fly in the space, then we realize even the earth is also floating in the air. Who is holding that? Supratishta. We think we are supported, we are grounded. In our thoughts, in our attitude, we should be grounded, that's for sure. But we think we are holding on. Earth is holding. But what happens is Earth is also rotating in the space. All the planets are also rotating in the air, in the space. Who is holding that? All the 9 planets and stars, they are all hanging, but they are not falling. That's what Supratishta. Everything is moving constantly around this Supratishta, holding very well. All pervading. Oh, okay, then grahas she is holding. How about stars? Yes, everything. That is why all pervading, sarva vyapi. It's everywhere, and holding us, supporting to earth, and then supporting force for earth is Mother Supratishta. Then 661 Namam, Sada Sadrupa Dharini. This is again the little bit Vedanta topic. This comes very elaborately. They discuss elaborately. You can go on and on and on, but I will not go give you headache because you need to sleep peacefully. Because first simple example, simple meaning I will give. Means common people understanding. Sat and Asat. Sat means existing. What is whatever we see, the world is Sat for us now. Okay? Sat means it is existing. It's true for us. We experience. And then Asat is Bhagavan, Lord. Right now, Asat, we do not know. We say, I know, but we do not experience. That's how we need to take it. According to our scriptures, it is called Karya Karana, like Swarupam, or cause and effect theory. This is really head-breaking the discussion. But first, right now, Sat means world, whatever we see. Asat means Parabrahma, Paramatma. With this, I'm going to go to Bhagavad Gita, beautiful shloka. Ya nisha sarva bhutanam tasyam jagarti samyami yasyam jagrati bhutani sa nisha pashyato munehe. See this Muni. Muni means whoever is dwelling on this source about mother or consciousness. They really delve into, they awake. They are awakened in this truth. Means that cause, that essence, that Sat. They are awakened into the truth. Who? The seekers, the sages, great devotees, the jnanis. But they sleep into the world. They sleep because they do not, they see, but they do not see. That's what it is. Means that's what right now we are awakened to the world, but we are sleeping into our true nature. That is how our situation. This is called awakening process. So that's what cause, and then now I'm going to deeper one. Cause is the mother, that is Sat. Effect is the world. Karyam, it is called in Sanskritam. Cause and effect. Cause is mother, effect is the world. Cause is the truth, that is Sat. Once we know our true nature, Jnanis think like this. Ajnanis think before whatever I said, ignorance person. Now, Jnanis thinks that cause is the truth, that Sat, that is nothing but mother. Prapancham is the karyam, is the effect, world, that is Asat, means untruth. That is why this Sadasad Rupa Dharini, both of them are mother. Means the whole thing is mother, nothing but mother. That is why we say Asatoma Satgamaya, Tamasoma Jyotirgamaya, Mrityorma Amrutangamaya. Beautiful meaning. This comes in Brihadaranyaka Upanishad. Usually we think this is come from Buddhists. They chant this a lot. Most of them do not even know. See, that is ignorance of us, our Sanatana Dharma. We do not even know. Most people think this came, but Buddha is also used our scriptures only. So that's why he popularized this. That's all. Asatoma Satgamaya. Asat means untruth. Take us to Sat. Take us to untruth to truth. And then Tamasoma Jyotirgamaya. Take us to ignorance to the light. Jyoti means light. Mrityorma Amrutangamaya. Take us to death to immortality, means liberation, moksham. All seekers, all devotees want this liberation. Everybody, even including all Tyagaraja, Annamaya, Mirabai, they did Nada Brahma Upasana. Through music, they really attained this universal truth, that self-consciousness. But they are all wanted that. They all wanted that. Everybody's desire. That's what should be our desire too. We may not be there. Our Swamiji used to say, working in progress. That's the thought we need to have. We are working on it. Like, for example, if we want to reduce our body fat or lose weight, what do we say? I'm working on it. I'm working on my health. In the same way, this is mental health. I'm working on it to make Satchidananda Swarupam, that we have seen earlier, Satyajnananda Rupini, to go achieve that happiness, absolute happiness, that bliss. So that is what moksha means. That is what our human birth came for, that purpose. See, human birth did not come just like that. We did so many punya karmas, lot of merits in previous births. Do not underestimate. Even to meet this sperm and egg is not easy. Believe me, it's not an easy process. And then some get wasted, and then they fight for 24 hours to struggle for their life, to unite that yogam. Whoever do not have children, ask them how difficult it is. They go through this, so many processes, so many procedures are there now. How difficult it is. Appreciate our human birth. That is the most important, most fundamental. No matter whatever we go through in our life, they are all situations. They come and go. And then that also, that has to, that unified, that again the sperm, they have to stay 15 days. Then they become like a small budagas that has to become hard. Then slowly it becomes big and big, like a baby. See, that's why we struggled very hard. We went through so much. So that's why we need to strive to reach our highest potential. Our highest potential is our true nature. That is nothing but absolute bliss. It's not dependent on outside world. It's within us. We need to connect to ourselves. So that's why we talked about so much, that we need to spend ourselves every day. We need to know ourselves. We do not know ourselves truly. So that's what all this whole process, Vedanta process. That's what Vedanta talks about. Sarva Veda, I'm going to, may Mother bless us to know our true nature. May all of us use our human birth intelligently, efficiently, and most productively, and connect to our source, our true nature, which is ourself. Nothing but consciousness, nothing but universal mother, Shiva and Parvati. With that note, I'm going to conclude this session. I'm going to chant, we all can chant 128th shloka to 130th shloka. Sarva Vedanta Samvedya Satyananda Swarupini Lopa Mudrarchita Leela Klupta Brahmanda Mandala Adrusya Drusya Rahita Vignatri Vedya Varchita Yogini Yogada Yogya Yogananda Yugandhara Ichha Shakti Jnana Shakti Kriya Shakti Swarupini Sarvadhara Supratishta Sadasadrupa Dharini. May Mother bless all of us in following year 2022 to attain our true nature, because next 2 weeks are going to be holidays, and just to spend with yourself, with your family, and with your friends. Just make most of your 2021. May Mother bless all of us with happiness, abundance, and beauty, joy, and with surrender to the universal Prakriti, nature. Mother is nothing but Sadasadrupa Dharini. Whatever we see, nothing but Mother. May we connect to that source. May we really progress in our life. May we really blessed by Mother. Om Sri Matre Namaha. Harihi Om Sri Gurubhyo Namaha. Harihi Om, everybody.